Good day everyone and welcome to The Boss, and we are your hosts Miriam and
Pandora.
Thank you for joining us on today's segment. As usual, we have a lot of juicy gist, topics and things that are just making waves in Nigeria. And today we have an interesting topic to share with you, our viewers. It's about the NYSC lady that is making waves on social media. So we'll have Dora give you a breakdown of how it all started and reactions of people, and we would like to know your opinion on the matter.
Okay. As we all know, Raye, I don't know, Raye or Raye, anyhow it's been pronounced. She's a COP member who woke up one morning and she felt frustrated on the current economy, how egg has gone up, how she cannot even pay seafair, transport. In fact, she started saying she literally worked to pay bills and she was not created to pay bills.
Yeah.
And the worst part of all, while making a statement, was that she actually insulted the president and called him a terrible president.
And this video, I just want to say to our president, I don't know if there have been any other president that is terrible, but you are such a terrible president.
Though most people are saying, oh, she didn't insult the president, she's just a statement, she's just hearing her own opinion. But if you call like 100% of Nigeria, 80 people are going to say she insulted the president. It's actually an insult, in my own opinion. Even
I don't think it's an insult.
Yeah.
A lot of politicians that insulted the president.
Okay.
Politics, they say things, they say, do you know who started this T-pain? It's actually an insult. You're calling the president pain, T-pain.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't even know, and it's still from people that are complaining about the economy, and a lot of politicians have used it to make a statement that, so she's not like saying, emotions can take a part of you. And in the video, she was crying. You could see that it really, like, it's in her pain heart, as in her blood. That
there are a lot of people that are going through worse situation than her. And you won't hear them come and say, oh,
they say it's just that they don't take a phone and start doing a video.
Exactly. But
That's the thing.
The only difference is that she is working under the government. It's just like she's a child of the government. It's just like, oh, we all
serve, and we all know how we pass through. 33K cannot do you anything in this economy.
Yeah, I was once a corporate.
And I know the 33K didn't add anything to me. When I served, seriously, it was like a whole lot. Transport, you're paying bills, economy is bad, you're trying to keep up. Some people that only depend on the 33K and they are also serving in a school that they are not giving them anything. So it's that 33K that you used to feed, pay your bills, do a lot of things. So there are a lot of people that are in more harder situation, quite than her. But maybe they don't have that intellectual ability to like pick up confidence to pick up the phone and start, talking about the whole situation. But they always say it together with their peers. They come online, they say, oh, this economy is bad, this is bad, the president is not doing well and all that. But just take confidence to be able to put that out there, which I commend her for. Yes. She really took up that courage to actually say.
I also commend her for, like, even if 80% of what she's saying is correct and it's true, because normally the state of the economy
is really bad.
It's really bad. And it's nothing to write a home about. It's really, really bad. But I just feel she would have like appealed, and there's a way she would have said it. Not because many people are still going to boil down to that word, that statement, a terrible president, which is somehow.
Is Tinubu a terrible president or not?
I don't know.
Okay.
You can ask your viewer, please.
Okay, so we'll not answer that question. Maybe off the camera, she will give me an answer. I'm very sure of that.
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of things have come up. She actually alleged that they are threatening her in the LGI and the NYSC secretariat are actually threatening her. Okay, they also invited her to come to the LGI actually invited her to come over, and Sore, right, the activist, followed her to, with some lawyers, followed her to the LGI to answer to their request, but they were not available.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't show up.
So I'm wondering why they didn't show up. Is it were they scared or what? Like
I don't know. Maybe we'll still find out. The case is still unraveling, and a
but
lot
I
of
think
things.
she came out to apologize and say she's sorry, Lagosian, for.
So right now we're going to be reading out your reactions as to what people are
comments.
saying.
Okay.
Let's see what the social media are saying about the whole controversy. Okay, so this one says the PI of Lagos. She said, someone is speaking out now. We can actually start a protest on social media. Fill all our social media with a protest. They watch everything. Instead of posting unnecessary dances, let's join her now. They cannot silence us here. So I think one way to win Nigerians is through social media.
Exactly.
It's through social. You know, there's this thing they call social media noise. People think it's like it's empty, but I think social media comes.
It has power.
It has power.
Yeah, it has.
It has a lot of power. So she's saying now that everybody should come up, join her on social media, and they can't silence. Nobody can silence
And
your
the
social
problem is
media.
that most Nigerian youths are scared, and will I say they are cowards? They are scared that if they try to do something because of what happened the last time. So most people now are just
Trying to be low
and since
key,
this girl spoke out, a lot of people that still have
a lot
that
of people
courage
are coming out
want
now.
to
You
do
know, a lot of
something
people are
because
saying their experience.
I won't lie, the economy is really bad. It's really bad.
Yes. Okay, so let's take one more. So someone said, I bought eggs 8k, waiting be 6,500. I don't know how much is egg in your area, please. That is like one of the supposed to be one of the cheapest protein like somebody can have, because all in Nigeria is carbohydrate, and you have protein.
So
and
why is it
so how much is crate of egg in your area? Please tell us so that we can go and buy in your site. It's cheap. So somebody said, I know if you remember the last time where I chop yam and egg sauce. So you know, good food now is cost.
It's expensive.
Good food
Currently, you
cost.
don't even eat what
You are
feel
supposed
like.
to eat,
It's
like a
just-
balanced meal.
Exactly.
You just eat to survive. We eat to survive in this
Survive.
country, because you cannot tell me somebody eating rice
Every day.
every day. The person will just be longing like rice. So it's really. Let's pick like one more because we're running out of time. Okay, so this is Dr. Pandora. I'm Dr. Adora. She said the pain in her voice is heartbreaking.
It's really hard.
She spoke nothing but the truth. I love this.
Yeah.
We call ourselves giants of Africa. What exactly do we have to show for it, though? People, we need to stop letting the government and the wealthy who steal from the rest of us to oppress us.
Exactly.
We have to rise. There's power in numbers.
Exactly.
I love this.
And do you
from
know
her.
this particular thing she said just remind me of what Donald Trump said. He said he wants to push Nigerians, like he wants to deport them. He said they should come to their country and fight.
Yes.
Imagine any small thing you want to jackpot, you want to run.
leave.
Who are you leaving the country for?
That's why I say make
will
American
keep-
great
exactly,
again. We need to make
our
Nigeria
country great. Because
again.
if everybody is running and jackpot, like everybody, who is going to fight for the country? Is now we have to fight for Nigeria to be better. Because if Nigeria is better, nobody will be running away. But the youths are just going, like they
Everybody's
don't care.
looking for greener pasture, because
Exactly.
it's really bad. It's really bad. So let's take one more. Let's just take one more. So this is Glory Vicky. She says, I feel her pain, honestly.
I also feel her pain.
The increment in data bill is enough to drain out all the money you are literally
It's really
making.
annoying. In
to
fact,
make
MTN
ends
made
meet.
it worse. Like,
I'm
why?
telling you. So everything is so overwhelming and exhausting. They say save for a rainy day, but the next day your savings could be saving you.
I swear.
I'm telling you. So, all right, that's all we could take for today. I really enjoyed today's conversation.
too.
So we'll be back with more juicy, lovely, more interesting issues that are affecting us, and this is where we draw a curtain on today's show. I'm still your host, Miriam.
And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at New Telegraph. And I am Dora. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.